Yo, what's up, boys? How y'all doing tonight? See any chat yet? Test that right quick. Here it is. WTF, mate. Weird, man. There we go. Alright. Sometimes these tools just don't work. Wade, Zach, Keezer, Juan, Brad, Jerry, what's up, boys? How are y'all doing? You're so strong showing from all the SCR guys. Hope so, man. Hoping so. Look out back again. Yep, stuck at work. I feel you, brother. All right.
Sorry, Marky.
So we had quite the rude awakening. When I joined the session, the track was
All
wet.
good, mate.
Wet. Can you imagine? Long Beach. Wet. Fully unprepared for that. Had not driven a single lap. It was like 33%. And unlike some of the races we've had recently, 33% was not dry enough for slicks. So thankfully it has dried up. I think it's back to basically normal at this point. So it's funny, I walked away for about 10 minutes. Tell the children good night. And I come back and I'm like third, fourth from the bottom. I was like halfway up before I did that. So yeah, it's dried up a bunch in just the last 15 minutes. Alright. How y'all doing tonight? Please tell me my tools are working. I don't see any chat. Excuse me. Let me reset it real fast just in case. Normally it moves a little faster than that, so let me see. I'm sure it's acting stupid. Yeah, getting stuck. WTF. Alright, hold on a second. I'm gonna reload this. Hey, Saline, chill with that, okay? That's 2 nights in a row. Chill with that. Alright, give me a second on the chat. I'm gonna refresh it. I have, like, my kids show up in here from time to time. I don't need them seeing that. Alright. Let's see if this works. Up chat? Live chat? Test. Test. Alright. That's showing up. Somebody put a message or two in there, please. Yo, evening. Awesome. Okay, thank you, thank you. Keezer, there we go. Thank you. We're working now. We're working now. I wonder, so I changed the, God, who mentioned that? The advertisements said that the ads were crazy high. So I'm using the balanced. Like, I don't, honestly, you don't really get a ton of detail. You get conservative, balanced, or aggressive. I do balanced for all my videos, whether it's live stream or whatever. Somebody said they got like 8 ads in a 40-minute race, which is obviously insane. So I literally 5 minutes ago changed it to conservative. And so maybe that screwed it up. Anywho, hopefully we're good now. You still see a little bit of a rooster tail in this car.
Car on your left, clear.
Yeah, this is PRL. This is the Sprint series, so the fixed is going on right now. Thankfully it's not as wet as it was when I first got in here. I mean, that was absolutely miserable. trying to drive through here. All right. Work out what you can. I think I'm just gonna roll with it, honestly, and just whatever happens, happens.
Car right, clear on the right.
Sorry, guys. I think I'm just gonna roll with it and see what happens. I proved shit. Dude. Look, if there's an opportunity to place bets, definitely don't bet that I'm gonna finish top 10. No chance. No chance. Never seen Long Beach before? Yeah. It's an awesome track. It's just really difficult to race on. Really difficult to race on. Oh, that was Beats? Okay. I saw the livery and I was like, oh.
Alright guys,
like
so I'm gonna do the
12 of
pre-race
us.
meeting in 5 minutes. Pre-race meeting in 5 minutes. All the cars must be in the pit for the pre-race meeting.
It's gonna be, this qualifying session is gonna be absolutely insane. So it's 20 minutes, open quali, with 55 cars on the track. 20-minute open, 55 cars on the track. It's gonna be absolute chaos. I love this track, it doesn't love me back. Parent-teacher conference in 5 minutes. Pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah, it's gonna be insane. I'm telling you, man, if you just survive this race, you're gonna be doing really well. If the rain or just the wetness of the track had stayed around, the no stop might have been more advantageous or possible even. But now that we're back to a dry track, no way.
43.335.
Brad, that's possible. That is quite possible. I do my best to be a good boy in this league. It's a good well-run league. We like these guys a lot.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
Alright, I've got all the boys in Discord. Y'all, they're muted at the moment. I told them that I was going to be streaming when I came back in 15 minutes. So let's see if they're on their best behavior when I bring them back in. Yeah, I'm sure there's somebody in here that's around 10K. Everybody technically is supposed to be at least 2K, but there's probably some exceptions being made somewhere.
2 minutes before the pre-race meeting, please all the cars in the pit.
Let me just finish this one.
.276. New fastest lap for you.
I wonder how many people just aren't going to show up because of it's the first race and it's here. Too many car numbers, I can't tell. And all the car numbers are unique, so I don't really know how many cars are in here. You guys would know. There's a label up there. I'm gonna bring these guys back.
This meeting.
Alright.
Right back.
Cars of the pits. Cars of the pits.
Box.
Box.
If they say anything wild, I'm sorry.
Box.
I always forget we have that soundboard. Alright, let's see. Is this league always torture?
All right.
La Maille?
So, welcome to the round 1 of the season at Long Beach. Starting the season at Long Beach is quite a challenge, but I am confident in your abilities to navigate around it. So, good luck to everyone for tonight's race. So tonight we have some new drivers, we have returning drivers, and we also have drivers coming from other series. So I'm gonna go through some series reminder. So for qualifying, this series is a 20-minute open qualifying session. We hope that you have reviewed our sporting regulation, the section 5, which provides some guidelines in regards of open qualifying, such as no overtake in the last sector when you are in your out lap. After the qualifying session, there will be a 5-minute warm-up session for race spot to cover the pole lap. The pole sitter is encouraged to join the interview channel during this time. Other cars can go on track as well for practice. For now and beyond, we have removed the pole position bonus point, as we think that securing a pole position is already enough of a reward in itself. The car that you choose for this race must be the one used for the entire season. You can request one car change. There's a form on Discord to do that, but there's a 20-point deduction to support that.
20 points is huge on this league.
We have removed last season the incident limit, but remember that there's a drive-through penalty at 13x, and then every 5x
and you get a drive-through
thereafter.
It's very tight.
The points are awarded based on overall finish position, regardless of class. So an AM drivers don't have to let a pro driver pass unless it's a blue flag situation. Speaking of blue flag, for the faster cars, please be patient and overtake safely. Be predictable. It is your responsibility to pass safely. For the slower cars, stay predictable and avoid any sudden movement. Sometimes just a slight lift can help signal your intention to let the faster car pass. If you spin or if you're involved in a crash, hold your brakes to make your car predictable. By being predictable, it's going to be easier for other cars to navigate around you, and you may leave that incident with a cleaner car. Regarding track rejoin, so if you go off track, rejoin safely in parallel to the circuit, staying off the racing line. Always check your black box before rejoining.
What's up, Travis?
Regarding stewarding, protest can be submitted to the steward after the race. You have 48 hours after the event completion to submit a protest. So we hope that you have also read the section dedicated to that in our sporting regulation. One thing as well is corner cut penalty. So if ever you get a corner cut penalty, it must be served safely and off the racing line. Now let's go through some Long Beach specific guidelines. For the race start, to ensure a clean start, all drivers must go single file through the hairpin on the first lap, on the start. So as soon as the pace car go for the formation lap, all the cars must be single file up till after the hairpin. After the hairpin, you can go too wide. For mid-pack and the backpack, there's big chance that the race will start before the hairpin. You must still be single file. Always single file at race start before the hairpin. After the hairpin, you're free to race. Patience is very important at Long Beach. This is a tough track, so focus on clean, consistent driving and take your time to build your pace. You cannot win the race on the first lap, obviously. So fuel, we saw in the past some driver managing to save fuel and no stop the race. This is part of strategy. This is allowed. This is not mandatory to stop, but the way we restrict the fuel, there's going to be a big chance you're going to have to fuel. We hope that you have practiced your pit entry. It's quite narrow here. If you did not, we suggest that you practice that during the warm-up session. For pit exit, drivers exiting the pit lane are entitled to space on the right side of the track. Always leave room for them, regardless of class or position. So that's it. That's all I have
Don't
to
do
say.
that.
So let's focus on a clean and competitive and respectful race. Best of luck to everyone. So you may resume practice.
All right. Let's see here. So we're going to apply that, save as.
Bro.
Yes. Yes. What do you recommend to buy if somebody wants to start GT race on iRacing? It's hard for me to answer that because I didn't start with GTs. The first GT cars I drove were GT3s. But I'm guessing M2, maybe GR86, progress towards the GT4s, be my guess. But I think the M2's a free car and that probably is in rookies, I would assume. So I'll probably start there. Alright. What's going on, y'all? Scott? Travis? Oh, I wasn't even thinking hardware, I was thinking software. Turn 1's gonna be insane. Bet life savings, college tuitions. Don't do that. If you don't win, she's taking the kids and she's leaving me. It's gonna be a long night, buddy. You should buckle up. Buddy might get. Well, hey, then you got good recommendations for both. Q86 or buy a GT4. Yeah, I'd like to. I haven't driven the GT4 yet. I know I've been saying I was gonna do it this week. I haven't had time. All right. So the weird thing about, there's Peter. Weird thing about, oh, so if you're in C class, I don't know, man. Porsche Cup could be awesome. It's definitely a beast, but if you're patient, it'll teach you a lot. If you're not patient, I'd recommend being patient and learning that car a little bit.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Hey, this guy's muted still.
Alright.
The endurance racing thing, the like champ car thing I did,
Oh, don't worry.
it was so hot that you couldn't go pee. So like you just sweated it all out. Gone. Yeah. No power steering either.
Oh, God.
Car. Yeah, it was wonderful.
Yeah,
Everyone else I'm racing against got
I don't
power
even know how many
steering,
people are in
air
here.
conditioning, cool suits.
11, 12 guys from
Shitbox,
SCR.
nothing. I just had a big wing.
Got a lot of people in
had all the
Discord
grip.
tonight.
That's something.
Oh yeah.
Also
No
looks
power.
cool.
But big wing, yeah.
Don't start. Yeah, it's actually a bad week to do it, but because you'd be here. 42 total.
Yeah, probably one of
Okay.
the coolest racetracks. It's called the Ridge, and it's one of those racetracks that should be in here. It's awesome. It's got like a Laguna Seca corkscrew on it. It's so fucking cool. Doing that in real life.
Pit boxing. 5,
How is that not?
3, 2, 1. Right here. We're done. Get
How is that
going.
not a black flag? I was going like 100 kilometers an hour when I got into the
My
pits.
wife got me that extreme experience thing for a birthday gift.
Hell
You have to
yeah.
drive a 297.
Hell yeah, brother. What's up, man? What's up, LT? LTG? Not sure what to call you. Maybe LT. Porsche Cup, GT4. I mean, the cool thing too, you can pretty much just run GT3s even at C license. You just have to do endurance races. Not sure that's the best way to get acclimated to it, but yeah, you can run Ferrari. So you could buy the Ferrari and you could run that in D class, the Ferrari fixed, and then you could run enduros to get your license. And once you get the B, then you can start running GT sprints and all that. If the goal is GT3, that is. Yeah, so we got 55 people signed up for this league. But it wouldn't shock me. I mean, normally week 1, everybody's here, right? Because it's the start of the new season, everybody's excited. But as the season goes on, people fall off. you know, over time, of course. But kind of thought this one would be pretty hot, given it's week 1, but we'll see. Like a senior rookie series, fun car. Skip P Cup, just do GT4, GT3. It's tough. It's tough. I mean, I don't know. I can understand skipping P Cup. It is frustrating, for sure. But I don't know. If I was doing it all over again, and I was focused on the GT side of things, I probably would have done P Cup. And that would have been my C license series, and I would have just kind of sucked it up for our season or whatever it took to get there. Marky went with the vet. Yeah, I think he was regretting it a little bit ago because he was spending a lot. But of course he's going to be totally fine. M2, teaching trail brake, not consistent. Yeah, yeah. Hate driving the Porsches for some reason. Weird. PRL does have 1 drop week. Yes, it cannot be the final week, but yes, you do get 1 drop. GT4 Daytona's on Friday at 5. I think it is 5 Eastern, yeah. And that's the World for the 24, so it's a 2 hour 40-minute race. And I believe it's TCRs, GT4s, and LMP2s, I believe. Alright, boys. You're new since last season of PRL. Fortunately, I'm not gonna be able to do a lot of interaction tonight. Obviously, I try to take these a little seriously. So, open quali, 20 minutes, 4 billion cars on the track. All concentration needs to be focused forward, of course. So, hope you enjoy it. Hope there's a show. It doesn't involve me doing anything incredibly stupid or getting caught up in anything, but you know, hey, it is what it is. Damn. Gotta be careful on these outlap or 2 just to get the tires going. It's still a little slick. It says 0% wetness, but obviously there's still some wet on there. When you say 1-to-1, what do you mean? Like, yeah, the Daytona 24 is a 24-hour race in iRacing. Same with the Nürburgring 24, Spa 24. Yeah, oh yeah. You will see me do one of those in about 2 weeks. Or actually, like a week and a half. Yeah, no P brakes. You gotta put on some Depends and just fucking get after it, you know what I'm saying? No, so good point. So the endurance races we do like every other week or whatever, the IMSA version, those are 2.4 hours, but they do have what they call special events, and those do run the actual full distance. I have done coaching. I've had a couple people offer free coaching to me that from leagues that I've been in. I've never paid for coaching. I don't know that I would, honestly. I have found it to be valuable, but not like that valuable. Something I've done in the past, and I'm more than happy to do this. I've opened a session with people from my Discord community and have just done a practice session and basically coached. I'm not qualified to be like a pro coach or anything, but depending on where you are in your journey, I could probably help you. At least a little bit. So I'm open to do stuff like that from time to time. But yeah. I have a hard time justifying paying like actual money for a coach. Just seems like a lot. Because they're expensive. I mean, they're really expensive too. And I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever come away from any of those sessions like, oh, you know, big click moment or whatever. It's like stuff I know that I just am not doing, that I still don't do, you know? It's like, I know what to do, I just sometimes don't do it, you know, or don't know how to do it in the moment.
21 points.
I know I need to be at this apex, but oh shit, I didn't do it. Why? You know. Alright. Just get in some kind of lap. Coach Chris. I've coached a lot of baseball in my life. Having the knowledge can apply. Yeah, yeah. I think it's probably pretty common for a lot of people. You've watched the videos, you know more about motorsports than the vast majority of people, but actually doing it is something very different, you know? $55 cars here would melt your machine. Respect. This is a day that I'm quite happy to have 2 PCs for streaming and games. Appreciate the sub there, PB. Yeah, if you want, my Discord link is in the description of this video. I have a link for that and other things that I use in the descriptions. Yeah, we can find some time to do that. I'm certainly happy to help where I can. Man, I thought that was going to be better. P17, not bad.
19.742.
I definitely started off with a lot of fuel. I started off with 20 liters. Thinking I don't want to have to pit. I know I'll be running a little heavy. But once you get in a slot, sometimes it's better to run a little heavy and just be able to stay in your slot and not have to worry about boxing and warming up tires, finding your space again. There's many cars that are on the track right now. I know y'all don't see a track map because of chat, but if you could, you'd be shocked. Or maybe not shocked. Maybe fully expected. Come on, man, let's go faster. Damn it. A little faster. Coaching Tuesdays.
19.374.
How do you capture on the second PC? I'm using a capture card, but you can do it with NDI.
Alright, clear.
But the thing with NDI is it utilizes CPU. So like most people would probably, like people that aren't doing iRacing, would probably be fine to just use NDI. Because they're trying to save their GPU. But the reality is, for us, we're trying to save our CPUs, generally speaking. Because iRacing is so CPU bound. And so NDI, I found in my testing, just exacerbates that problem. So yeah, the capture card is what I'm doing. I'm not using the pass-through. Also with you know, triple monitors and all that sort of stuff that complicates the subject. I'm not using pass-through. Mostly because, yes, they support 1440p, you know, whatever, but they don't support 1440p in an ultra-wide format. So when I tried pass-through, I was limited to 100 hertz on my center monitor, which didn't feel great. So basically, I have HDMI out for my GPU in my racing machine into... Damn it. Oh. Into the capture card in the other PC, and then nothing's coming out. So I'm just using it literally to capture. Jury's still out as to whether it's worth it. I'd say for like the vast majority of cases for me, where the hell did this guy come from? He's fast. I feel like in most cases I actually don't need it, but there are some cases where it's just a really taxing track circumstance. Like this would be an extremely taxing situation. Like watch my FPS at the start of this race. Like holy shit. It's gonna be terrible. And then trying to do that stream to YouTube, Twitch, and record it all at the same time, like it would just melt my machine. Alright, so we can get another one. I'd love to get just a little bit faster.
Oh, sorry.
It's one of my teammates. I feel like we'll be saying that a lot tonight. Come on, let's go. What a gentleman and a scholar. See that little draft he gave me?
You've got about 2 laps of fuel. .146.
Didn't give it to him back as good as I could have. Unfortunate. Alright. Damn. I improved. I'm still 29th. See if I can just go out for a normal quality. Yeah, what's up, Ewan? Kind of. I mean, I guess yes. I guess technically yes, I did. Pretty much all of us are driving the Porsche. We have like 11 or 12 guys from SCR that are driving this league this season, and almost everybody's driving the Porsche. So it's just kind of nice to it's nice to be able to share setups. Like I got a nice little set for this race that I wouldn't have had if I was driving a Corvette, you know? Pro of the season. Yeah, kind of unfortunate, man. When it comes to pace, I mean, they almost need a third class in the middle. For everybody. they designate pro and am in this league. That's what the P and the A stand for in front of our names. If you start the season above 3K, you're designated as a pro, which is unfortunate because you're gonna have people that are 10K. You know what I mean? So it's almost like they need another, like a master's class or something. They need pro, am, and masters. And I don't know, maybe like 5K to 3K is am, 3K and below is masters, 5K and up pro, I don't know. But something like that.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Unfortunate. Alright, one more little warm-up lap here. Semi-pro, yeah. It's honestly, man, LT, you spot on. Like, I remember when I first did this league, I was like, bro, I am over my head. And honestly, I still feel like that, to be honest. I don't know if I have to say honest twice, but I do. But I gotta say, it is a really good learning opportunity. It's like most things in life. If you just kind of open your brain up a little bit and accept it for what it is and try to see some positives, you'll get those. I could just be like, oh man, I'm terrible and I get murdered every week. Or, you know, try to enjoy it. Alright, let's see if I can get this lap in. Pro-Am, yeah, anything like that would be cool. Pro-Am, Master, I mean, they do Masters in some of the support series for IMSA. Still a little scared to touch that line. As wet as it was earlier.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Damn it. Yeah, hey, I'm happy. I'm happy I have. I truly am. I think we're all inspired by somebody before us, you know what I'm saying? I certainly have been. Discord League would be fun too. Package feet, yeah, real fast, dude. Real fast. 22nd, from what I can tell, is ran an 18.7. Have not been able to find that. Not Bill's behind me. If anybody's chatting in Discord.
Car right.
I don't know why Justin doesn't have a designation.
Clear.
Do they let you continue if you're on a hot lap and the time ends?
Yes.
Alright. The Discord League, what do you mean by that? Like for my Discord? Gotcha. Interesting. Alright, man, let's try to get a lap in.
Spears, I'm gonna let you by here.
Can your boy see the 18s?
Back
Please, sweet little baby Jesus.
Thanks.
Look. Try to get these tires warmed up and go for another one.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
Gross. Nah, it's still qualifying.
Please do disqualifying.
Too early. Alright, got one more shot at it.
$19.538.
Damn it. Alright, that's what I got. Long Beach. Get my race setup loaded here.
Marky, slow down. Don't let that guy pass you.
Alright.
You mess up his lap.
What are your thoughts on ACC? I've never really played ACC. I do have it. I've never really played it. I got it on a super cheap Humble Bundle sale or whatever. Recently I tried to open it up actually and get triples to work. But I need like I don't do NVIDIA surround, so I need some program to spread the screen, and I just stopped. I didn't get that far. LMU, I've played a little bit of. I did it on stream one night. Literally bought the game, got it all set up. That was super overwhelming. I shouldn't have done that. It's really difficult to have like 50 people in chat telling you what to change and what to do. That was a stupid idea on my part, but I eventually got it set up. I like it. It's fine. I haven't done any races with it, like online anything. I've just done like test sessions by myself. The feedback is really strange in that game. I'm not a big fan of the feedback. Now, I haven't gone super hard down the line of trying to figure out Simucube profiles and all this and that. I basically just used the profile that I found on TrueDrive. So there's probably better ones out there, and I'm sure once you dial it in, it's a little bit better, but I just didn't like the feedback at all in that game. It felt like really, 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 really aggressive. Like, way overly aggressive. So aggressive that I'm like, there's no way people actually are feeling all of this in their wheel, you know?
Just glad I beat Nick.
Super grainy, it was crazy. So, didn't like that.
Anybody still driving?
Yeah.
We had it perfect. It was Chris, Ootman, me, and then Simon was behind me. I was going to be able to hold him up. And Marky gave him a draft.
See you later, brother. I appreciate you.
Let me just go pee again.
My LMU.
Peter.
Feedback's not bad, but buddy.
1 freaking hundredth. Good God.
That's weird.
I could not get in a clean lap in for the last 10 minutes, man. It was ridiculous.
Dude, yeah, I couldn't either.
ACC guys said it's good.
I called it.
Yeah.
Me and Simon, like glue.
It's hard.
So
we had
frustrating.
you in front of you.
It's hard to
it was so perfect. It was set up perfectly.
Like, I would believe that, right? I feel like there's a lot of hopium around that game.
Annoying.
Yeah.
All right, boys, have fun.
The Ferrari's not dead, boys.
You know,
Just a warm-up.
Yep, just don't kill me.
Freaking, it's kicking and screaming, but it's there.
It's there.
Yeah, I'm losing probably a tenth alone in the hairpin.
Hey,
I don't know,
Lukeman,
Jack.
if I'm holding you up, yell at me.
If you've driven a GT3, maybe you
I
have
don't
more
know
experience
what
than I
position
do,
I
but
guess it's in warm-up now.
I don't know, brother.
17th, holy shit, what the fuck?
To me, it doesn't feel realistic from what
No,
I would
it's not.
expect it to be, but I've never driven one, so I don't know.
Why does
I
that
can't
keep on
imagine
happening?
that's realistic. And it's not
the
the
track
heaviness,
state
it's not the weight of
evolving.
it, it's not whatever.
Ah, yep, definitely wet.
It's the grainy nature of it. Like, these cars have power steering, you know what I mean? I feel like it's like driving a Corvette from 2002, you know what I mean? So yeah, maybe in his case. the I mean, you kind of get to the whole, you know, back and forth. It's like, well, there's a whole lot of guys that say the same thing about iRacing, you know what I mean? So, hard to say. Who knows? But for me, I'm not a fan of the force feedback. I'd love, like I said, I'd love to find like a really good true drive profile for it. I forget whose I'm using. I want to say it was Suzuki. But yeah. Yeah, when you say weak, I don't know what that means. Like, you can make it as heavy as you want, you know what I mean? So when you say weak, do you just mean bad, or do you mean like physically weak? But I guess it doesn't matter. It is what it is. It feels very aggressive to me. Yeah, I had to add a lot of dampening and all sorts of stuff just to make it so that I mean, I felt like I was literally feeling every pebble and everything on the track. It was just way, way too much. And I don't know if it's like trying to compensate for the fact that all you can feel is through the wheel. Like, I don't know, maybe it's some of that. I really don't know what it is, but yeah, I don't know that I would call it realistic. But hey, I've never driven one of the cars, so I don't know. Yep. Yes, exactly. Let's not get into it, because quite honestly, it does not matter. It's one of those things, unfortunately, people are way too bought into all of it. You got the iRacing fanboys, you got the LMU fan, like, you know, it's honestly, it's all pretty fucking stupid, to be honest with you. You'd be better off if they were both awesome. So from my point of view, I really hope LMU does well, because it makes iRacing better, it makes AMS better, it makes, you know, all the games better. But yeah. Like I said, I'd like to try it more. I certainly would. I definitely would like to try the online stuff a little bit. But just haven't really had a lot of time. Been really busy with iRacing stuff that's popping up here. So. Alright, I'll be right back. And the race starts in like a minute and a half. Android all day. Okay, let's go. 31 of 40 something. I don't think 50 plus people ended up signing up tonight.
All right, everyone. So remember, single file before the hairpin. After the hairpin, you can go side by side.
So record. I am streaming. All the things look normal. I got my guys.
One to go. Next time by.
Best of luck, boys.
Line up on the left side.
Yeah, you
Pit
as well,
road
Chris.
is closed right now.
In the windshield.
Windshield tear out.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep them muted. They're not going to be talking during the race, but still, I think I'd be better off just keep it muted. All right. Yeah. I definitely think if iRacing had the same business model as, say, like ACC, I don't think anybody would be talking about any other game, to be quite honest with you. That's my take. Maybe it's a hot take. I don't know. But yeah, I don't even think people would be looking for anything else. Look. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. But yeah, I think because it's so expensive, prohibitively expensive for a lot of people. Understandably so, of course. I think that creates the desire for everything else to be better than, you know what I mean?
Car, catch the 9, car, catch the 50, car.
But yeah, y'all will catch me on it. It's funny. It's funny bringing it up now because
Catch the 55,
I literally
car, catch the 100.
was looking at it earlier today. Alright, so we gotta go single file. Somebody didn't grid. No.
You get
Yeah,
on
they
pick
did.
on your
Never
phone,
mind.
you bud?
Catch the 88, car.
Alright. God, why is it
Single file,
resetting?
right?
Yes, single file, single file.
We really asking that question? Oh, I know because I was
Come on, backpack.
Yeah, I totally understand it. Totes understand it.
Catch the 88, car. About to go green,
This
stay
is
focused.
unfortunate. Yeah.
Alex, you gotta let it through, dude.
Alright. Time to go quiet. Sorry, boys.
Say-
Hope you enjoy the race.
Green, green, green.
Still not a lot of pass here.
Gonzalo, give me that spot back. Gonzalo, give me the spot back. Thank you.
You're the one that went wide.
Oh, God. That's not how we do things here, boys. Alright, let's just settle in. Track's gonna be a little wet. I know it doesn't show it. At least not on my JRT window here, but this guy wants some warm tires.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate you, sir. Overtake. I don't know how many of those we're gonna have tonight. Be happy with that one. Not even think to set my pit stop. Fueling. So we're not gonna go for any tires. It's just not even worth the trouble.
43.24.
Well, I guess we couldn't even get them anyway. I only need 13 liters at the moment. I have an itch on my leg. I have an itch on my leg. Yeah, some of the advice I've given, I'm not able to read what you guys are talking about. I can take a guess, but some of the advice I've been given to people that are like, hey, iRacing's too expensive for me, what would you do? I would just buy LMU. But to be fair, it's not exactly a cheap product either. I think I only get the McLaren GT3 and that. I haven't bought anything else. I bought the game. But yeah, I would look at LMU. It is fun. It is good. I don't think it's iRacing, but it has potential. If the company can stay alive long enough to develop the software. Oh my god.
Right side, clear.
The McLaren is fun in that game, yeah. Good point. Do they have proportion there? I actually don't know.
2.805.
I was not trying to overtake. You hit the brakes really early. if somehow, some way you find this later and like, hey man, you tried to overtake. No, I didn't. You hit the brakes really early. I was literally trying not to hit the guy. Alright. Oh, they have GTE Porsche? Okay. Wait, is the McLaren GTE in that game or is it GT3? What I really hope that, I mean, because I'm in iRacing, I like iRacing, this is my take. I really hope that the greatest gift we receive from LMU is that iRacing steps up their game for GT3s. Honestly. And IMSA and all that. I hope it just forces them to just give us more and do better. Like, I actively don't want motorsports games to go out of business. Nobody should. If anybody wants them to go out of business, other than the fact that they have some pretty unfortunate past decisions or whatever. But just as far as the product and the ability to make the entire ecosystem better, you should want that company to stay in business and continue to develop. It'd be like wanting Sony to go out of business so that it's just the Xbox. Like, nobody wins except the Microsoft shareholders in that case. Oh my god. Run sport. The only reason I dislike them from history is the licensing stuff they've done in the past where they get an exclusive license, and I hate that. I hate that. Like, why we can't have a Le Mans 24, an official special event, Le Mans 24, in iRacing is insane to me. Yeah. Yeah, I've never really gotten into the modding stuff. I mean, I have AC and I have ACC, but like I said, I got them in a humble bundle years ago. I've never really sat down and tried to get into either one of them. I just kind of feel like, why? I'm very happy with what I have. I literally bought LMU one night because the track that iRacing was on was not interesting to me. I was like, alright, well, let's just do that. I'd love to get an overtake done here at some point. I should probably be trying to save some fuel, huh? No, I think I've been open about that. I think one of my most watched live streams recently was titled iRacing Fanboy Tries LMU. And I don't actually think about fanboy, I just thought it would get clicks. I'm sure y'all are all saying, just go for it! Gotta be careful in this league, man. You can't make stupid overtakes. Oh, I got you.
20.267.
But yeah, now I played it on stream. I literally bought it and configured it and set it up on stream, which was an absolute nightmare, to be honest. But I got all that going. Kind of finished figuring out what I was missing that night the next day. And I played it a little bit since, but not much. With all that we have going on right now, I don't have time. League races are back, special events are coming. Charity race tomorrow night. Officials I actually want to do. Been busy. Yeah. I was having issues with the field of view because it's just fundamentally different there than it is here. So that took me some time to figure out. But once I did, gosh. The move into the hairpin looks so inviting.
20.145.
Honestly, yes. 100% it is. That's how I felt all last week in the officials. Just boring as shit. Drove me crazy. Especially when you have like actual rules. It's just, it's a big procession. I guess I should be saving more fuel. Would have been smart. I'm just kind of driving. Busy on our rails. Well, I didn't say it. It's just where all my stuff is, you know? It's where my friends play, my team, my leagues. Rip. Two freebies right there, boys. Yeah, it's funny. I feel like I said something to that effect this week. Like, everybody complains we can't have Monaco because it's going to be a procession. It's like, have you ever driven Long Beach? Like, it's the same damn thing. I don't see why we can't have Monaco if we can have Long Beach. At least from that point of view. 2 for 1. Let's go. At least now we can actually catch up with some guys. It's like just almost impossible to pass here.
21.362.
Uh-oh. Somebody must have died. Kind of feels like it sometimes, Bama.
20.201.
They really test your patience, honestly. And in cases where you might normally try to get somebody to make a mistake, you might not want to do that too much if you're right on their butt, you know? Oof. Gotta go for clean overtakes here. That's saying current stint is what that means. So it shows you laps. So when, you know, pit strategy comes into play, you know, kind of know where everybody's at on that front. This is a league though, yes. So we get the P and the A beside our names. Different classes. done? It's a good question. It's not very obvious. Come on.
.791. Just set your fastest lap of the session. Car right. Clear on the right.
Let's go. Left some space and everything. Alright. So we got about 14 laps at the line, maybe 13 before we have to box. Oh my god. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go.
20.289.
Up to 23rd. Looks like there's one person that's boxing right now. It's one of my teammates, actually. Surprised I didn't say anything about that overtake. Kinda. Oh. I thought that was a pretty good one. Alright. Up to 11.7 liters required on refuel. Hopefully, I can get that down just a little bit. Thank you. Now that I've finally unlocked myself, see if I can put in some times. First, I just went fastest lap of the race for myself.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Shows you how important qualifying is. True, man. We learned that lesson today, didn't we? Yeah, I can't say I've done much fuel saving. I did a very little bit. Nothing like I was doing at Daytona earlier, though. I'm pushing pretty hard at this point, trying to catch these guys. Yes, sir. Trying to. And all my time is lost. Just lost a second, at least.
Hey, just know a heads up, dude. Simon's fuel saving a little bit, but just watch out for the braking.
20.35.
Yeah, sorry, man. Just wasn't expecting that.
Well, you just need to send it on him then.
Broken car on the back straight.
So this is one of my teammates ahead of me. Obviously, I need. Oh my lord! Y'all gotta go, man. Y'all gotta send it. We can't do this. He's slowing everybody down. He's one of the fastest guys out here. You trying to get through the whole race without doing a pit stop or something?
Left side. Clear. Left side. Clear.
I mean, he's one of the fastest dudes in this league for sure. So either he's saving really hard to try to no stop it, or he's got damage or something.
21.781.
That's literally 2.4 seconds lost in one lap.
Ooh. A little slippy.
All right. Just imagine they race IMSA here for real, right? It's crazy. Oh man, I hope not. Sorry boys, nothing I can do about it right now, unfortunately. Maybe try Twitch and see if it's doing it over there too. I don't know. Hopefully it's a YouTube problem and not a me problem. Yeah, unfortunately not much I can do. Okay.
20.059.
Maybe try like lower res or something like that. Good, good, good. Appreciate that, Dustin. Let me know.
Oh, he gone.
Alright, got a lap car here. Awesome. Look, I'm very much getting held up here. I don't want to box this early. A lot can change based on fuel consumption over the next 8 laps.
20.121.
What the hell is going on? I'm starting to slide everywhere.
Clear on the right.
Fronts in this car get lost, unfortunately. Especially at a place like this. I'd love to find a way. The main issue I've got is my teammates directly in front of me. So I don't want to do anything dumb to jeopardize our races. I'm going to kind of have to rely on him to get that move done. And then hope I can capitalize when he goes through. Looks like he might have a run on him right now. Go for it, Miller. You got it, brother. Attaboy. Get it. Aw. Take a breath, man. Good grief.
Yeah, rears are doing a bunch of sliding. When you planning on pitting, Jason?
6 more.
Roger.
Who behind has boxed?
20.393.
Possibly he took tires, maybe. Or a tire. He would have needed more fuel to box earlier. Oh, I'm not taking anything. I only need 10 liters, so I can't even get a tire. I'm trying to save fuel so I can even knock that number down lower. It's probably going to end up being 10, maybe 9 liters. I'm sure Corbin behind's not pleased getting held up by us, but it's kind of the name of the game, brother. I'm right on the line at 6 laps to go, so I might be able to save a touch. Damn it.
Left side, clear. Right side, clear.
That was less than 50-50, I'd say.
I'm using my gas beats.
Yeah.
I'm averaging 1.9.
Nice.
So I got 5 more laps.
Car on your left. Clear.
Atta boy, let's fucking go.
.021.
Just had to grace the place with a bit of the paint.
Looks like 3 laps at the line here. Might be able to stretch it. My box must be pretty far back.
19.164. New fast flat for you.
Oh, did they show that? Hell yeah. I always forget this is like actually professionally broadcast. Alright, so we should have 2 laps at the line here. And then it's box. I was gonna say, shit, I didn't hit him, did I? Obviously, no pressure for me here. No pressure.
Okay.
Well, are you serious?
Dude, I am so sorry.
Like, what are you doing, bro?
That'll get him a little chat ban. Can't do that.
Oh my gosh.
I need glasses, man. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's definitely unfortunate. Alright.
Don't worry about him now.
Yeah, sorry, that wasn't great.
Yeah, sorry it went down that way, dude. Oh, thank God they're not behind me now.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, you don't get to have those
Cars
kinds of
laps down, trying to fight.
conversations
What the hell's going on?
over race chat and PRL. We'll get in trouble for that.
19.63.
Even if it's totally justified, that's a no-go here. They don't play with that at all.
He did, and then he crashed again into turn 1.
If that's his first
he was
race
trying
or
to
something,
defend against
PRL, they'll warn him or whatever, but if he's been around PRL for a while, he should know better. You don't do that.
You're testable, ain't it?
I mean, yeah.
Alright.
What are they gonna do? Demote him?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely open the field up, for sure. Alright, we got a box here. Double check all my stuff. Feel bad for Noah. Dude's a clean driver. Really clean driver. He just, I guess, made a mistake. Obviously, I didn't see it too well. Feel bad for him. Alright, it's box.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Box.
Hitboxing. 5, 3, 2.
Yeah, a little bit of shenanigans on chat.
Right here.
I mean, it wasn't super aggressive or anything, but
I'm holding you up. Let me know.
PRL doesn't play when it comes to that sort of stuff.
All clear. Punch it.
Okay. Yeah, no, no matter what, in PRL, you just don't do it. You save it. He can apologize over voice, and that's okay, but anything at all towards the other guy, just doesn't matter how justified it is, they don't tolerate that stuff. Give me a gap. Jesus, I'm by myself. Alright. And I'm glad they don't, honestly. They hold themselves to a higher standard, hold us to a higher standard, and I appreciate that. It's kind of like in real world, you can't communicate with other drivers in real time, so you shouldn't really be doing it here either. Ooh, let's go. Okay. Let's finish this thing, boys. Looks like I'm in 21st after the pit cycles are going to happen here. I don't know if there's maybe people going to pass in the pits or not, but looks like most people have pit.
38.294.
Everybody around me except the guy in front of me has pit. Bring it home, baby, bring it home. I don't know what I'm gonna do after this, to be honest. I mean, I've been on the sim since like 7:30, 8 o'clock, practicing, qualifying. So, I'm not sure. I might not do anything. I might do some Daytona practice in a GT4 to see if I want to run the,
Save half of it, Nick.
the roar in one of those.
You mean that pullback so you can draft?
It looks like it's Simon.
I'm good.
Saving that
Just
fuel,
let me
man.
know.
Trying to make it to the
Roger.
end. Problem is I gotta get around him.
You gonna be able to defend against that guy?
Yeah.
Crash in turn 1.
He's off track.
Yeah, Justin Welch
Correctly.
guy.
Alright.
Again.
Just gained a second on him. Took the speed racing here.
19.168.
You just don't need fuel. You just don't need fuel until really late. It's possible to no pit this, which Simon ahead of me is doing. If you remember, he was the one that was kind of bottling our little group up because he's driving so slow to do the no pit strategy. And as fast as he is, I'm actually surprised he's doing it.
Jason,
He's
I'm not gonna be able to
super
catch
fast.
this. Are you sure you don't need me to back up a little bit and give you
fast.
some draft?
Yep, I'm good.
He and his teammate won PRL last season. So I'm kind of surprised it's a strategy. Where's the roar? So it's the roar for the 24. It's a 2-hour, 40-minute race at Daytona
Saved half of what I need to.
in LMP3s, GT4s, and TCRs. Simon, you are a gentleman and a scholar, sir. Obviously, we're on very different strategies here.
Well, on the right.
It's not an acronym. It doesn't stand for anything. I guess it's like R.
19.678.
Please don't clip that. Ooh, front tires are gone. Yeah, it's always directly the week before the Daytona 24 race at Daytona. Just different, different classes. If there were GT3s involved, I would definitely be doing it. But the 3 classes of cars that do it, I just don't drive ever. No, this is a GT3. This is a private league race. I hope you guys have enjoyed this race. I hope it gives you some kind of glimpse into league racing and iRacing. I know we all hear it all the time. Oh, you should join a league.
19.778.
To me, this is one of the premier leagues, at least for North American time slots.
Spinning on the right.
You've got about 2
For
laps of fuel
GT3s.
left.
And I would argue that PRL in general is all the series that they offer one of the premier leagues. If you're looking for a league, fortunately it's week 1, so they're just getting started, and they don't accept people until registration, so you can't join mid-season, but take a look at precisionracingleague.com. Highly recommend them. It's a good group.
Click.
A lot of respectful driving. I hope you guys have seen that tonight as well. It's been a good time. It's like, this is what officials should be, you know? Uh-oh. It'll never happen, but it would be nice if officials were like this. So, Yeah, agreed, Travis. It's unfortunate the way the schedule's worked out that it's week 1, but it's been relatively fine. No crazy pileups. It's been pretty good, I would say. I look forward to seeing the protest list after the race. Something tells me there won't be many. What channel is it? I'm pretty sure it's Race Spot TV on YouTube. Take a look. Yeah, and they're the best too, so it's at least from my experience they are. Very well done, very well done. If I was to be told I was going to come home with the top 20 in this race at the end, I honestly wouldn't have believed you. So I'll take this all day long. Full qualifying effort. It'll be 13 spots gained. Could have been bad. Could have been bad. Thankfully I saw that coming.
Great racing, Chris Beach. You must have got me in the pit.
Even that, like,
Yeah,
he
man,
really,
good race, good race.
just
Yeah,
nothing.
good race, y'all.
Yeah, I sure as fuck got him in the pits.
Hey, good job, guys.
Yeah, good
Yay.
finishes. We made it. Most of us
We
made it.
made it. First Porsche, I think.
I ran out of gas about 5 car lengths
There's
before
the
the
flag.
finish line.
It's over.
Oh, nice.
Wow. 12-hour stream. Wait, what? And I'm spent.
Well, I said I wanted that top 10. I got that top 10.
Hey, Gonzalo, about the start. I'm sorry, I thought you were passed me before the head. I'm sorry. That's why I let you go. You got me.
All right.
Hey, Mark, that was a great race. Mark,
Yeah, I'm very happy with that, guys. Like, truly happy with that.
Yeah, dude, that was like the whole time. That was so sweet.
That
Good job.
would, man. I'm not an
Yeah,
AM
good job.
anymore.
Thank you.
He died early.
I'm not an AM anymore, but if I was, that would have been top AM. Fuck. I should still be an AM. And we all know it.
Fucking
he got
Simon
killed
and
at
his
turn
fuel
one.
saving.
Yeah, I think he regretted that strategy.
Well, he fucking like stood on the brakes and I fucking rear-ended him.
Yeah.
Busted my front end. Asshole. Like right on the apex. Right where you went by, Nick.
What lap?
Peter.
I don't know, whatever lap you went by me.
Peter's the goat.
Because I ran into the back of Simon because he freaking stopped.
Oh, man. I appreciate all the positive comments, guys. I
Some
do.
really good points, Dave.
That was a good one. That was a good
Guys.
race.
My
Damn.
team's
Sorry I
Amateur
messed
is
that
sub
up at the
3K.
end.
Yeah.
I was running decent.
And honestly, it's
was
kind of
not great.
bullshit, to be quite honest with you. Like,
I got
People-
loose coming out of turn
hold on.
1, so I dove over to the left to let Chris through, and I thought there was enough gap for me to slip back in before the fountain, but I ended up making contact with, I think it was Blake Seedy.
No,
no, somebody else.
maybe just message him. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It was just
He's
a
an man.
tough situation.
Maybe he's a man. Still won.
Yeah, it was somebody else. No, it was, who was that? Corbin, Linaway.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll reach out to him.
Definitely some questionable things that happened in the top 10. I'm trying to find it. Might have
Oh, I
been
didn't
lap
realize
car.
you slowed that much. Holy crap, Peter.
Oh, like,
You
so
saw that, like he
much.
freaking stopped right there. Like
Get
it's
on
like
Peter.
a full second gear corner and he freaking stopped.
Peter is the best,
Oh,
man.
the number 72 card. That's what happened.
Peter's the
Okay.
best. I've known
He
Peter
was
for
super broken.
5 or 6 years now
Okay.
on iRacing. Met him in iRacing.
And then we get by him.
Super nice guy, but boy, he gets
And then
fired
when
up.
that Corvette guy
And I love it.
just messed up when that Corvette let us by. The whole fuel saving thing is so stupid.
He finished ahead of me. He started next to me and he finished ahead of me.
Damn.
So it works, but
It works. Yeah.
yeah, he got
No, the guy that guy.
Yeah. Gilles Levesque, he's exceptionally quick. So it's you can tell it's a car thing. He would only do this because his car's not good here.
Just takes you like so off guard.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Simon
I got
was
him on lap
just
2.
way off the pace.
Yeah, he was odd. Like he defended hard in turn 1, and then I just went around the outside of him like he was standing still.
Yeah.
It's kind of odd. I kind of thought I was like, oh yeah, look at me, I got it. But then I started
I'm
to
gonna
notice he was
finish with
just
these
dropping
guys,
back,
and
so
I'll
it
talk
was-
to you guys in a second.
It's more of a fuel strap thing.
Well, he defended hard against Jason for a while.
No, he didn't.
Not hard, but for at least a couple laps.
Yeah,
No, I was kinda-
I'd say he defended pretty good against Noah, me, and the other guy, and then at some point we all just kind of went around the outside in the fountain, not the fountain, the right before the hairpin, and then I actually caught back up with him after my pit stop, and then he just completely got out of the way that time. But yeah,
Nick,
he was struggling.
My pace is a lot better than the guy behind me. I came out of the pits, I had 0.9 to save. Almost a full liter.
Mm.
My
Good
God.
night.
Good
Yeah.
grief. That's half a lap.
Yeah, I missed my. I went too far past
It's
my
only
pit
2
stall,
liters a
so I
lap.
clicked down one on accident, and it changed to the down one.
All right, boys. Well, great job tonight. Lots of points for the team.
Yeah, good job, Chris and Uthman. Nick,
Hell
great job.
yeah,
Actually, P13, Nick, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Good first run.
Good job, guys.
I'm blown away. I got 13th in this.
Yeah,
Yeah, great
you had
job, dude.
awesome pace. Oh, good job, and you kept it clean. All you had to do.
Yeah, it was a good race. Good job,
Yeah,
everybody.
boys. Thank you guys very
You
much
guys-
for taking that picture before. Stuart, we're trying to call you for the picture. You
Oh,
and Marky
sorry.
had your stuff muted. It's all good.
Yep.
It's all good. Thank you guys very
Great.
much. We'll
See you guys.
see you later.
All right, take it easy.
Later, boys.
Good race, y'all. We'll see you.
Ruthman, how was your race?
All right. Well, hot damn. That was a good time, man. A lot of cars did not finish this race. 29th to 43rd were at least a lap down. So there was some carnage there that I was not involved in. That's for sure. Looks like Marky, one of our teammates, got knocked out early.
Scoring has ended.
He was 23 laps down, so something happened to him early. But everybody else seems to have finished the race. Noah also had his issue, that's right. But yeah, a lot of good laps in there, man. A lot of good ones. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad that I'm a pro now because I'm over 3K. But yeah, there's definitely some sandbaggers, Stu. I don't know if I'd say like intentional. Some people just don't run officials, you know. But it's one of those things where, I mean, I'm not going to call them out, but last season I was an AM. Obviously some other people were AMs. And there were people that in the practice session before the race were in the top 5 overall for lap time. It's like, bro, if you're top 5 overall in this group, you are not an AM. I don't give a shit if you're 1K or 30K. Like, you're not an AM. So there's some of that, but my guess is those guys just don't run officials, and therefore their IR stays where it is. So yeah, I would love to be an AM. Because that would be a lot more fun. Because I'd be able to like fight for podiums, like tonight, I was the top. I would have been the top AM. The guy Blake behind us, behind me and Noah there, he's the top AM, so he won that. Which obviously good for him, but it'd be cool. It's always kind of fun to have something to fight for like that. You know, being labeled as a pro, like I'm never gonna compete for a top 5, much less a top 3, or you know, for a victory. No chance. But yes, all good things. No IR changes or SR changes for anything that is hosted. Yeah, so leagues, hosted sessions that you see, none of that's affected. No, only for officials. Only officials. All right, man. Frickin'. Tell you, man, I don't know about you guys, but it takes it out of me. It's really good, Nick. Dude, I'm so happy for you. Like, I was about to say I'm so proud of you. You know, I'm not your father. I'm super happy for you, man. P13 is fantastic. Great opening to your PRL career, buddy. Good job. Mine was okay. I just had a shit qualifying, I guess, man. It's really frustrating. I started 33rd, and I had a couple really good overtakes, honestly. I could, well, yeah. Yeah, you did great. You did great, man. Yeah, the wet track was definitely not fun. But yeah, I don't know what it was. I didn't do a good job in qualifying. And yeah, I took a couple shorts along the way. So they will find their way to the YouTubes for sure. It's kind of hard though, because you know, you make overtakes and yeah, they look sweet, but it's a freaking short. So you don't get the the horizontal view that you really need to see that. To really appreciate it. But anyway, I will definitely put that together. So I had some good overtakes, which was really cool. Had some really good battles. I'm pretty sure I finished that race with a 0x. Which, that's cool. You know, like as hard as you're pushing, as hard as you have to push here to keep up with people and all that stuff. Yeah. Where is it? I mean, a lot of people did, I guess. Wow. Which I guess makes sense. I mean, here, mostly an X is going to be an end of a race, but yeah, no contacts. Yeah, wow. Okay, a lot more people did. That's not so interesting, I guess. But yeah, it was a good race. I had a lot of fun. But yeah, I would say that's pretty typical for PRL. Yeah, I would say it's pretty typical. This feels like a really strong group. Like, you know, strength of field was 3,600 or whatever, but when you look at the IR of some of the guys that are in here, like, there's some really, really fast boys in here. And, but yeah, I would say it was pretty typical. It's one of those things where at this track, it's kind of hard to gauge it a little bit, you know? But yeah, I think it was a pretty typical race. Yeah. And it could be strategy as part of that, honestly. If you're like thinking of the people that weren't as fast, I think strategy is definitely a component to that. There were definitely a lot of people trying to fuel save. But yeah, it'll, next week will be even more interesting because we've got Daytona. So it's going to be even more of a draft fest. But yeah, I think where you're generally going to be racing, you're going to be racing against, you know, obviously the faster and the fastest dudes. But yeah, man, you did great. Wish I had a better qualifying. That would have helped me a lot. I don't know how much further I would have gone up, but at least a couple spots. Just not having to fight people for some of these overtakes. Because it wasn't like I made an overtake and then, you know, they were on me the whole time. I made an overtake and then I was able to like get away, you know, so yeah. Yeah, good job to you as well, man. Congrats on that one. Nice way to start. I'll take the hard charger. I don't know if anybody got more positions than I did, but I doubt it because I started pretty far back. No. True. Cool. All right. That's all I got for the night. Hope you guys enjoyed that race. Honestly, that's about as awesome of a start to a PRL season as I could ask for. I wasn't expecting a whole lot given, I guess given the way that this was going to be a Long Beach race, I wasn't expecting a lot. So very happy to finish the race, number one, get some good points for my team, number two, and had a good time. Can't really ask for much more than that. So tomorrow night special, Moy, appreciate you. Thank you. You as well, I hope. Tomorrow is special. We have the charity race tomorrow night. I think the race itself starts at 7 p.m. Eastern, I believe. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I will put up a pending session or a pending live stream or whatever in YouTube early in the day once I figure out what it's going to be, what time it's going to be. So I'll put that up early in the day so at least you guys know roughly when I'm going to go live, but it's going to be somewhere around like 7 o'clock Eastern. So if that's of any interest to you, hope to see you there. Yeah, that's all I got. Wish you guys a good night. See you tomorrow or whenever. Until then, later, boys.